So let's take a look at WordPress and how the GUI looks in WordPress. When you arrive at the WordPress site, you see what's called the front page. This is actually the home page, but you see kind of the outside of WordPress. WordPress has an outside and an inside. We mentally, at least, we can consider it like that. And to get into the WordPress site to see the inside, well, then you need to log in. But there is no login link. There is nothing to click on. How can I get there? Well, if you have the full URL for your site, then you can add a / and then wp-login.php. And then you arrive at something that looks like this. This is the one password that shows up here. That is not part of WordPress. That is part of my web browser, or an application that injects stuff into my web browser, so to speak. But let's log in. In my case, the username is admin and I have my password. Now I'm running everything locally on my machine. So when you then arrive at the inside, you see that now it looks totally different from how the visitors see your site. But here is the central interface where you administrate your site. There are three main panes that you need to understand when working with WordPress. And at the top, we have the admin bar. This is the black border. And when you are logged in, this is the only part that is kept if you switch from the kind of outside and the inside, because you need to be able to get to the inside again. And to do this swap, you can just click on the house up here. So if I click again, well, then you see that I get to the inside again. When I'm here, there are also some short links that I can use. I can go direct to the dashboard, and that is where we were. I can go into the themes, widgets, the menus, and we will cover those in later videos. I can also reach the customizer. I can handle comments directly from here. At the moment, there are 0 comments that needs to be handled. But if someone had commented a post somewhere on my site, there is a number here that says that you have 7 comments that you need to handle in some way. Because you need to have a procedure, because you will get spam. You also have a new menu here where you can create new stuff directly from this one. When you install plugins, you usually show up new stuff here. So maybe it says new event for a calendar plugin, or new book for a book plugin, or whatever. I skipped the first one, but that is a short link to WordPress stuff. So if you need the documentation for WordPress, you can go directly here. In the opposite corner, the right corner, you have stuff about your account and also a search bar. So here you can edit your profile, and then you can set up if you like to change your password, for example, set new password, and then you can write a new password here. And then you need to hit update profile when you're done. But I will go back to the dashboard instead. No, not there. I would like to go there. And now it warns me because I've done some kind of edits, but I don't want to keep these edits. So this is the first pane you see when you log into WordPress. And what you probably have seen is that I have clicked something in this menu, the left menu here. And this is the main menu when working with WordPress. When you install plugins, there will be new items into this menu. And if you have a lot of plugins, this menu might actually become quite long. Some plugins also add to this admin bar. Usually today, most plugins just add into the new menu, but some actually add extra items in this menu. So here you select what you want to work with, and then when you have selected that, you work with that stuff in this main pane here. This looks of course different depending on what you select. So now at the moment, when I arrive at the dashboard, this should be some kind of central interface where you kind of get some kind of status of your site. You can view all posts, or you can view the media repository, or you can see the pages and so on and so forth. I will cover all these in later videos, but let's go back to the dashboard and use that one. As you might have seen, is that there are screen option buttons in a lot of these. If I continue to post, media didn't have that one, comments do have that one, appearance doesn't have that one, plugins have that one. And what are those? Well, in that if there is a window that you don't want to see anymore, because here you see that I have 5 kind of windows, because I can actually drag them and move them to another column if I would like to change the order in some way. Some might actually have this dismiss button, but now, well, if I would like to see the welcome screen again, how can I get that back? Well, you can click on screen options, and then you have all possible panes that you can select here. So if I select welcome again, it goes away, and here I can kind of just select the stuff that I want. So let's keep it like that, for example. Then I can remove that one again. So you select here and you work here. One final thing, if you're on a small screen, well, then you might need a little bit extra space here. Then you can collapse this menu and it will become just the icons. Then of course you need to know each plugin, every plugin you have installed, what icon it has. And some plugins might use the same icon, and then you might need to know in the order they are replaced. But still, it might be, you can quite easily click back and forth. So with that, we have gone through a little bit of the WordPress UI.